They told you the formula was simple: study harder, work longer, climb faster, never stop. And so you did. You sacrificed sleep, weekends, even parts of yourself. You believed that one day, all the effort, all the pressure, all the silence would pay off. That success would finally mean freedom. But here's the hidden tragedy. Most men today are living proof that this promise is a lie. They drive good cars, wear expensive watches, sit in offices high above the city, and still lie awake at night, unable to breathe, wondering why the emptiness won't leave. They laugh at parties, post photos with smiles, but inside, there's a quiet storm. The fear that no matter what they achieve, it will never be enough. This isn't weakness. It isn't laziness. It's something deeper, something darker. Because behind every sleepless night, every broken relationship, every silent moment of despair, there is a voice inside your head. A voice that whispers, keep going, don't rest, don't stop. Because if you do, you are nothing. That voice is not ambition. It's not discipline. It's the biggest lie your mind has ever told you. And tonight, we're going to expose it. If you've ever looked in the mirror and thought, why doesn't this feel like victory? Then this message is for you. Because here's the truth. The definition of success you've been chasing wasn't designed to set you free. It was designed to keep you running. Your mind whispers that resting is weakness, that slowing down means failure, that you must always be proving yourself. You believed it because the world rewards the mask, the promotion, the car, the applause. But deep inside, you feel the cost. Sleepless nights, broken connections, the sense that life is rushing by while you're stuck in a loop you can't escape. This isn't ambition. This is slavery disguised as progress. And the cruelest part, most men never see it. They live and die in the cycle, thinking the next achievement will finally be the one that makes them whole. But the emptiness doesn't leave. That's why I need you to stay with me. Because in the next minutes, we're going to tear apart one of the greatest illusions of modern life. I'll show you why your mind lies to you, how it traps you in endless striving, and most importantly, what it's hiding from you about the real meaning of success. By the end of this video, you'll understand why you've always felt like you were running toward something that never arrives. And you'll see the key to breaking the cycle, the step most men are too afraid to take. Walk through any city at rush hour and you'll see the same picture. Men in suits, phones glued to their ears, faces drained, moving fast but looking lost. They carry laptops, coffee cups, and silent exhaustion. On the surface, they're achievers, but inside, there's a quiet collapse. Bills keep rising faster than paychecks. Marriages fade under the weight of late nights and missed dinners. Bodies break down from stress, but instead of resting, men swallow another coffee, another pill, another excuse to keep pushing. The cruel irony is this: the world applauds them. Promotions, titles, pay raises. The system rewards the sacrifice. Yet, when the noise fades, when the door closes at night, they feel nothing but emptiness. They realize they've given up everything for a prize that doesn't fill the void. And this is where the lie begins to tighten its grip. The mind whispers, if you stop now, you'll lose everything. Keep going. They'll respect you. They'll finally see you. But respect never comes. And even when it does, it feels hollow, like clapping in an empty room. This is the modern man's tragedy. He's running a marathon that never ends, for a medal that dissolves the moment he holds it. Why does the mind create this illusion? Because your brain was never designed to give you truth. It was designed to keep you alive. From childhood, you were conditioned to believe that achievement equals survival. Parents, teachers, even culture itself reinforced the same message: be better or be forgotten, win or be worthless. So the mind equates worth with performance. Every success gives you a small dopamine hit, a fleeting sense of safety, but it fades within hours. That's why you chase the next milestone, the next deal, the next applause. It's not because you want more, it's because your mind convinces you that without more, you won't exist. But here's the truth that most never dare to face. The mind is lying. It disguises fear as motivation. It dresses chains as ambition. It tells you that rest is dangerous, when in reality, rest is the very thing you need to break free. Think about it. If success was really freedom, why do so many men with money, fame, and recognition still confess to feeling empty? Because the survival brain can't be satisfied. It only knows how to demand more. And the more you feed it, the deeper the hunger grows. You're not failing because you're weak. You're trapped because your mind has convinced you that the cage is a kingdom. Zoom out for a moment. This isn't just about you. It's about the age we live in. Humanity has never had so much technology, so much wealth, so much opportunity, and yet, depression is higher than ever. Anxiety is everywhere. Men with everything on paper still feel like nothing in private. Nietzsche once said, "He who has a why can bear almost any how." But today, most men don't have a why. They only have a more work, more distractions, more comparisons. And without a why, no amount of more will ever satisfy. Our culture has mistaken productivity for purpose. It glorifies exhaustion, praises overwork, and mocks rest. Social media adds gasoline to the fire, creating a world where men measure their worth by numbers on a screen, followers, likes, metrics, none of which can fill the silence at night. Here's the bitter irony. The world tells you you're free, yet it's built an invisible prison. A prison of endless striving, where the bars are made of expectations, and the chains are called success. And the cruelest part, most men never see the walls closing in. They think they're climbing higher, when in truth, they're digging deeper into emptiness. Success without meaning isn't just failure, it's decay in disguise. So how do you escape? The first step is brutal honesty, admitting that your mind has been lying to you, admitting that the goals you chase don't belong to you, they belong to the system too. Your fears, to the illusion of safety. Freedom begins when you redefine success, not as applause, not as accumulation, but as alignment. Real success is the ability to live without performing, to rest without guilt, to create without fear, to be enough without needing the world's approval. This doesn't mean abandoning ambition, it means redirecting it. Imagine if your drive wasn't about proving your worth, but about building a life that feels like yours. Imagine ambition serving meaning, not replacing it. The chains of ambition only dissolve when you recognize them for what they are. And the moment you do, something powerful happens. The chase slows, the noise quiets. For the first time, you hear your own voice beneath the lies. That voice is your truth. That voice is the real definition of success. And once you find it, your mind loses its power. Because the greatest rebellion in today's world is not running faster. It's daring to stop. You've just seen how your mind lies about success, how it convinces you to keep running, keep grinding, keep sacrificing, while stealing the very peace you thought you were chasing. But this is only one of the lies. Your mind has many others, deeper, darker, more invisible, shaping the way you love, the way you fight, and the way you suffer. And unless you see them, you will keep repeating the same patterns, no matter how hard you try to escape. If this video spoke to you, don't stop here. The next chapter will reveal another hidden trap, one that silently destroys men from the inside, while the world never notices. Watch the next video on psychological shadow, because success is not the only illusion your mind has built, and the sooner you expose the rest, the sooner you'll be free.